Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to another personal mastery training episode. This is a strategy session, and in the strategy session, I want to give you one idea that might be the trick that changes it for you. And here's the conversation today. There's always room at the top. There's always room for your dream. Listen, there is right now to count 8.1, 8.2 billion people on the planet. But this might sound a little bit like cliche, but I really believe 8 point whatever billion, there's something special about you that you can add to the marketplace. Some of the things that stop people from expressing their passion into the marketplace and expressing themselves and expressing their gifts is that they think someone else is already doing it. Why bother? Or the market's saturated, or who am I? Imposter syndrome. What's the big deal? How many authors are there out there? There's a ton. How many coaches? How many dancers? How many, you name it, coffee shops, whatever, burger joints. There's a ton of people out there doing things, similar things. And there's a collective consciousness. If you have an idea, someone else has the same idea. However, here's the trick. Someone doesn't There's not going to be many people that do it like you. So the action or the activity may be the same, but no one does it like you. I'm cliche. It may sound cliche to you. You can take it or you can leave it. But I'm telling you, no one does it like you. And this is something I'm always preaching to people when they come to me is, oh, they're doing something, a job. Is it what they want to do? No. What do they really want to do? There's something unique and something special. And this is why in my book, I talk about this idea. In my upcoming book, I talk about the idea that first thing you need is clarity. But the second thing you need is courage. Because if you are expected to do something different in the world, it's going to take courage because it's going to be something different. You can't expect to produce a copy. No one's paying for copies of things. No one's paying high prices. There's only one Da Vinci's. There's only one Mona Lisa's out there. Okay? And we're paying high price for that original. People want original, but being original takes courage. So here's what sparked this thought, and I want to share it with you. The other day, I'm wearing, my Lululemon pants. And by the way, I was the first one to say, never will you catch my ass in the Lululemon pants when it first came out. I'm not going to get into that trendy stuff. No way, not for me. I'm not going to be part of that. And my son said, Dad, try it. He's wearing one. And my other son was wearing one. I'm like, nah. So guess what? They bought me one for Christmas. Well, I can't not wear it, right? So I put this pants on. And I'm wearing this pants and I put my hand in the pocket. And I'm like, what is this? This is an extra pocket inside a pocket. Huh. My headphones, my Apple headphones will slides right in there perfectly. My keys, different things slide in there. Well, it's all right, I guess. Then I start wearing their other clothing. Next, I've got about 6 pairs of Lululemon pants in my closet. And their tops, they're this, they're that. I love Lululemon now. You see, Lululemon started off aiming at yoga pants for women. And all of a sudden, they start stretching their brand. It started working. They start stretching their brand into other areas now. Now they've got socks. And by the way, their socks is pretty good too. I don't get any endorsements here, but man, they are making some good stuff. So here is my point for this conversation. There's room for aren't there pants out there? Come on. How many more pants do we need? But Lululemon took the pants and did one little thing different. Or maybe a bunch of things. The fabric is a little stretchier and so on and so on. But those neat little things that they do, the extra pocket, the this, the that, it endeared you to them, and you start wanting to buy. What else do they have? So this is when I realize everyone has a little something. What's that little extra pocket that you thought of in the area that you're in? I don't know what it is. Maybe an author and you can do it funny. Maybe there's a dancer and you do it a little different. Maybe there's a okay, and if you haven't done it different, if you haven't broke out of your mold yet, maybe it's because you're playing the game like everybody else. How can you do it different? How can you express your unique 8 point odd billion, your unique gift? You thought of, you went into somewhere or bought something and you said, man, if they only did this, this is exactly what I would do. And this would be better. But you never acted on it. You just let it go. And you may have even been thinking about this every day for a while now. All the time going by this place or eating this thing or doing this thing, and you're going, man, if they only did this, somebody should do this. And it's been gnawing at you, but you haven't made that move. And this is when I realize, man, we all have a gift. I don't care, every single one of us, we have something different, something to give, but we're going to die with it in us. Still, our song still playing in us. We're going to let it go and die with us. And you could have been the solution to a problem that everyone's been complaining about. But no, you think everyone's done it already, and you don't have the courage to go and release your brand out there. Someone said it was stupid. Someone said it's this. Someone said it's that. Right? I was talking to a coaching group today, actually. This is fresh off the press. Talking to a coaching group today, and I said to the person I'm coaching, he said, oh, well, everybody that I talk to doesn't like this or doesn't do this. And you see, sometimes what we do is we end up talking to people who share our same biases, our same ideas, and reinforces what we think. That's not getting us anywhere, by the way, but reinforce it by talking and reinforcing. It's almost like today's internet. Once you get the algorithm going, you get every information that reinforces what you're thinking, your biases. And now you only like this one thing and you only like that one thing, and you close your mind shut to any other options. And that's what's keeping you stuck. Listen, in today's world, change is happening like this. Millisecond. Like back in my day, I'm almost 60 now. Back in my day, let's take a telephone. I'm always saying this, the phone. Do you know how long it took that we use rotary phones for? Years. And then there's the punch, the buttons, and even your controller on your TV. Do you know how long we use a controller with a corded controller? You know how long we use that for? Years. Today, your phone's changing constantly. Change is happening at a speed of light. It's crazy, right? I remember my mentor used to call it a G curve, where a microchip would take 18 months to double. Now they're changing them quickly. So change is happening all the time. So in summary, think about the thing that's been gnawing at you, either the service or the product that you see that there's something missing. And you go, if they only could do this, I would do it this way if. Or think about the thing you love and you're passionate about, but you're saying it's already been done. Someone's already done it. Why me? I want you to go back to those times, and I want you to apply this principle to it, knowing that I am special. I have something to say. How can I get a draft of this done up, a prototype, and then take it to someone who you trust, sign an NDA, whatever it is, and express this idea to them? Sometimes that you'll find the wealthiest people in this planet are doing the most common things, but they're doing it that much better than others. So if money's what drives you, you want to make money or you want to express your passion, do things that much better. I look at music today. A lot of music are, especially in the R&B and that genre, they're iterations of past songs. They're redoing them because they're doing it to today's standards and just a little tweak to it. So you do the same thing. You tweak what's already out there. Add your flavor to it, add your mix to it, add your uniqueness to it, right? Because do not, I'm going to advise you, do not get to that time in your life, your last day, and you said, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Live full, die empty. Express your idea. Do not die with your music still playing quietly. So that's what my advice to you. That's a strategy session. If it's something that moved you, if you know someone who needs to hear this and you've been telling them, but they don't want to hear it from you, sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. You want to hear it from me, so share this. Like, subscribe if you haven't yet. Let's build this community. Let's go. 2026, I want to build this community and get this information out there, how we can achieve a sense of personal mastery. So remember, my mentor said to me many times, I'm going to share it with you. He said, one idea, well executed, can change your life forever. Change your business, change your life. What's one idea you can take from this? What's one idea you can take from all the podcasts that I do? Anywhere, any idea, act on it. Education and information without application is just entertainment. All right, until next time. Peace. I'm out.